Hey guys, Timothy Roberts here. In this video, we're going to look at this cymbal, and I'm going to show you the modification I'm going to do on it. Alright, so this is a 24-inch deep ride from the Paiste 20 series Master Collection. These are made in Turkey, actually. They're not made in Switzerland. They are B20 alloy, and this cymbal, it weighs 4,125 grams. And so what we're looking at is a medium heavy cymbal, and it's got a fairly tall curvature. So both of those factors are just going to make this thing a very stick definition forward cymbal. You can tell when I crashed on it, it rings out a lot because of how much weight there is, but I can really dig into this cymbal and it's going to be all stick definition all day. Great for rock and roll, really cutting bell. But the drummer sent this to me because they want a more nuanced sound. They want a sound that's a bit more expressive, that can open up quicker. So I want to show you the underside here. We have a fully unlathed underside to this cymbal, which is contributing significantly to how dry it is and how much that stick definition really sits out on top. So the drummer wants to keep the top surface completely untouched and only focus on the bottom. So I'm going to do this entire mod, no hammering, only bottom lathing, and we're going to take it down, I think, about 1,000 grams. So we're going to be taking it down to the low 3,000 gram range, which for my taste is right on what I really like. I really like 24-inch cymbals that are 3,000 grams or just a touch over, kind of around that range, because they have plenty of stick definition. You can play them in a variety of musical settings, and they still crash, and they're still really inviting and inspiring to play. So I'm going to do a lot of taper to the edge, which just basically means I thin it out towards the edge. That's going to allow it to crash easier and open up quicker. I want to leave more weight up top so that the stick definition stays clear. But this is a really straightforward mod. I'm excited to show you guys the before and after, though, because it really will be a significant sonic change. Let's hit the lathe. All right, the mod is complete. Let's check it out. Alright, so you can probably see it's got a little bit more flop to the edges. It's a lot lower pitched. It's a lot less stiff feeling, but it's also sounds a lot more open, and it sounds less stiff. The gram weights, it started out at 4,125 grams. The new weight is 3,325 grams, so 800 grams exactly taken off the cymbal, all from the underside, as you can see. So I did quite a bit of a taper at the edge, so the edges are pretty thin, but there's still a good amount of weight up here. You could tell when I was hitting the bell, it was clear, it was strong, it didn't sound hollow, so that would still cut through even in a rock and roll setting, I think. And then at the very end, I added these spiral pin lathe passes, which are just sharper grooves that are wider. That helps add a little bit of high-end sparkle to the sound. Usually when I do work like this and I remove this much weight just from the underside, I end up detensioning it a little bit, and it can kind of get a little bit floppy and a little bit too loose. And what I'll do in that case is I'll go in and burnish the top, which is just blunt lathing, and that adds in tension and kind of stiffens it back up. In the case of this cymbal, I played it and I didn't think it needed it. The loosening of the tension actually has done a really nice thing to the overall sound of the cymbal. It feels like that pitch is a lot lower, which is stretching apart the frequencies. It's giving me a very dynamic cymbal that feels high definition. It doesn't feel squished. I think the cymbal is great as is. I hope the customer's happy, but I would love to know what you guys think. So drop a comment below, hit the subscribe and the bell if you want notifications, and keep an eye out for the next video. I'm Timothy Roberts. Thanks for watching.